Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be setting up our horizontal spreads for the last week of September, and I've got my sticker sheets here ready to go, as well as these sticker books that I pulled from. So okay, let's get to it. I am building my theme somewhat around coffee because on Sunday it is National Coffee Day. So I thought that would be a good basis for a theme. It's not going to be too heavy on the coffee. I basically just pulled like warm tones and some little coffee aspects to make me thinking about coffee as I'm looking at this spread, but it's not all coffee based. So in case you don't like coffee, there is something here for you as well. But I do have just, those tones of kind of coppery browns and the deep oranges kind of bringing in the fall tones too for the first week of fall. So yeah, I just kind of made it all come together as one. So I am starting off by laying in some quotes that I pulled with the kind of rose gold coppery color, which you're going to see a little bit more brought in later elements. And then I got one in this kind of like hot orange red tone, which I thought was kind of fall-esque, as well as made me think of coffee. So I don't know why it made me think of coffee now that I'm thinking about it. Like pumpkin, maybe pumpkin spice latte. Maybe that's what I was thinking when I pulled it, but so I'm setting it up, got the quotes laid down, and then I'm trying to figure out where things are going to go structurally. So I had 4 of those hot orange banners that I'm going to use for my checklist, and I like to stagger those guys around just so that they're not laid out in the same spots. I'm also just kind of getting a feel without sticking anything down too hard right now for where things might go in relation to this kind of like washi sticker stuff that I pulled as well. I mainly pulled this to bring in the color scheme, just because it's a little bit weird. The colors on this page are like a peachy tone, which is not really fall, but then I wanted to bring in the hotter oranges and the browns, so I thought that those like washi style stickers kind of brought the colors of the tan browns and the peachy oranges together with more like neutrally creamy colors. So hopefully that'll anchor the color scheme and make it feel cohesive. I also pulled a few focus boxes from the Supermom, the round ones, and a few, actually I think most of those came from the Supermom. So I'm trying to lay them out, around the page again, just trying to do that random feel where nothing feels like it's stacked on top of each other, and fit everything in, but get what I need out of each day as far as having a checklist and having a focus box on each day. So I'm just kind of finagling things, just trying to make sure things feel right. Moving things around a bit. And again, I'm not sticking anything down too hard just in case I change my mind, and that's working out pretty good because I didn't really pre-plan this guy like on wax paper or anything like that, so just trying to figure out where I want things. And I had pulled that coffee to do sticker, which, coffee themed, but it was a little too busy for me, so I decided to put it back and find something else that might work. And I think what I'm going to do is put in some black as kind of a more, not a neutral tone, but just kind of an anchoring tone. It gives a little contrast. And I'm cutting up one of those washi strips to kind of use it in 2 different places because there was a limited amount of this sticker available, so I wanted to make sure I'm getting the most of it spread around where I need it. Okay. Just trying to find little places to put things and cover up those dots on the focus boxes that I laid on their side. Since they're made for vertical spreads, just a way to reuse them here on a horizontal without having them layer into another day. I kind of like to keep them contained on the day that they're in. Just visually it helps me know when something is done or needs to be done. And I pulled these 3 little circles. I'm just trying to figure out where I want to put those. And since I have those circle focus boxes, I think this top corner will be the best place for them. Kind of help balance out the circles on the page. And maybe moving a few of those headers around, just trying to figure out the right color scheme for each and what each one should say so it's not repetitive. And just adding in those little tidbits here or there. I really liked that orange quote. It's an actual scripture verse, but I had to cut off, if you saw earlier, that little green banner because that was just totally the wrong color for the theme. So I cut it off, but I'll probably add in the reference at some point, maybe off camera when I'm done with the spread, since I would be writing it in pen. But it's nice to have a little scripture in my week, just something to keep me mindful. And I pulled that little computer from the Boss Babe sticker book or the laptop, and I was going to put the Make Today Great inside of the computer, but then I changed my mind. But there's a lot of things I'm trying to get done computer-wise for myself. Just I've been thinking about how I want to grow and how I want to move forward in life. Just beyond my normal freelance and my social media. So I'm hoping that that'll help me kind of, or be a little reminder to me to focus on that and get those goals going and then make something great. Now I'm adding in some sparkly fun that I really like, and I think it's going to add a lot to the spread. Put a little bit there at the top, and now I'm putting some down at the bottom. And it just kind of reminded me, I mean, it could be a million different things, but that like rose gold tone reminded me of coffee grinds for some reason, coffee grinds? Coffee grounds. Coffee grounds? Um, yeah, that's the way you should say it, right? I don't know why. I forget how to talk sometimes when I'm talking to you guys. I I don't know. I just blank or like I slow down and my brain can't catch up with my mouth or vice versa. Like right there. So anyway, and I know I should probably just edit it out, but sometimes I'm just like, yeah, let's be real. This is how it is. So this is me. This is how I talk, apparently. So anyway, coffee grounds. That's what they reminded me of, and I thought that that was kind of a little added bonus for the coffee theme. And I'm just trying to cut these ones up, trying to add it in little nooks and crannies, just add a little extra interest. It's fun to add these little added details to your spread. You just got to make sure when you do that, especially with these clear stickers, that you're not covering something you're going to need to write over, because that will get you into trouble, because pens don't normally stick well unless you're using like a Sharpie type pen in your planner, which I don't think most of us do. If you know, that might be fine, like an alcohol based pen, but regular pens do not work well over clear stickers, so do be mindful of that on your layouts if you do like to do this kind of design where you're sprinkling around the decor. And I'm trimming that out. Just trying to make things neat and tidy. I keep looking at this box sticker and I felt like I wanted to trim it, so I did. So I just kind of cut off that extra little piece because I think it worked okay because of the way that the sticker was structured, and I moved it to, I think, the other side over here, which should be fine. Just kind of, again, didn't want things flowing into other days. I wanted the days to be kind of on their own. So, although I guess that quote on the left-hand side of the page kind of flows, but it has like a normal break or a natural break to it, which worked out. But anyway, I just kind of wanted that because it was just drawing my eye too much to that spot with it flowing into the note section. So I think cutting it up was the right move, even though it might be a little bit weird. I like it, but it might be a little bit weird the way that the coffee is cropped. But Sunday is National Coffee Day, so I think that I'll be able to make it work with maybe some lettering or a pen or something to kind of draw your attention to that instead. And now I'm just looking for a few other little elements to add in, sprinkling in some black and a little bit of maybe more rose gold in areas. I feel like I need something there on Saturday, right there in the middle for the decor. So I'm kind of looking for something that will fit the bill there. Okay, I like that. Thinking about maybe doing kind of like a little wreath, but I think that'll do it. And while I kind of finish up that Saturday, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up down below and go ahead and leave me a comment if you'd like to get in touch. And think about subscribing to my channel if you haven't already, if you'd like to see more of my videos. Thanks again for watching, you guys. I really appreciate it. And we'll see you next time. Bye.